Recently, I posted this short clip on LinkedIn. It was about making the change journey as comfortable as possible. In a way, change management is an oxymoron because we can't manage another person's change journey. But what we can do and what is our role as leaders is to create the conditions, the environment that encourages, motivates, prepares, and support people to make the journey as comfortable as possible. And I received an interesting comment. The commentator was asking why? Why do we need to make the journey as comfortable as possible? Why does change need to be comfortable for everyone? And he talked about how some things that are worthwhile are uncomfortable. And that when we step outside our comfort zone, that's when we grow and we can develop resilience. So he gave some really great examples and asked, why not encourage discomfort? He talked about running marathons and climbing mountains and deadlifting 300 pounds are uncomfortable experiences, but the achievements are worth it. These were great questions, and many of the same questions my clients ask when I initially start talking to them about what's needed to make the journey comfortable. They also struggle with what that means and the idea of it. Yet, it is essential for every change, whether it's a change in your organization or a personal change you would like to make in your own life. Keep watching to find out what it means to make the change journey comfortable, why it's necessary for sustainable change, and to ensure those changes in your organization achieve the desired outcome. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Dawn Marie Turner, President of Turner Change Management and creator of the Readiness Mindset. Let's talk about why you need to make the journey comfortable, whether it's to accomplish a personal change in your own life or one in your organization. First, it is important to remember that change is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for everyone. I describe change as any event, situation, decision, whether planned or unplanned, that pushes, forces, encourages, requires, whatever that verb is, for you to step outside of your comfort zone, to enter into uncertainty and the unknown. It's also true that it's only when you step outside that comfort zone that you can grow, develop new skills, and build resilience. However, you can only achieve those new skills, growth, or an outcome if you feel safe and can navigate the uncertainty and discomfort of the journey long enough for those new activities and behaviors to become your normal. Our brain is designed for one purpose: survival. It's hardwired to keep us safe. To our brain, your comfort zone equals safety, and anything outside of your comfort zone poses a potential threat. That's why you need to make the journey as comfortable as possible. Every change has two dimensions. The first dimension is the event. That's the decision, the situation, or event that creates the need for something different, change. For example, you decide to automate your customer intake system, or you decide to get physically fit. The second dimension is the white space. That is the journey you must take to achieve that desired outcome. For example, it's the unlearning and learning of new ways of working and engaging with your customers to ensure you achieve the return on investment of that new customer intake system. Or it's overriding your established habit of scrolling social media to relax when you finish work and instead exercising. Real change happens in the white space. It's the journey from where you are when an event occurs or you make a decision and where you need to be to have achieved that new outcome, to live that new story. Creating a journey that's as comfortable as possible is not about making the change event comfortable. Often it is the discomfort of the event that is the catalyst for looking and doing something different. Nor does it mean that you won't experience any discomfort. You will. Change is uncomfortable. As John Maxwell said in his book, Thinking for a Change, if a change doesn't feel uncomfortable, it's probably not really a change. Consistency, predictability, those are built-in survival mechanisms for every human being. So uncertainty, fear of the unknown are among the hardest and most stressful experiences for all of us, even though we all may have different windows of tolerances. They are the enemy of change. When confronted with uncertainty and an unknown situation, our brain goes into high alert, often unconsciously. Psychologist Judson Brewer notes, when we step into unknown territory, our brain starts sending out alarm signals, warning us about potential danger. He notes that when this happens, and if we perceive only two choices, danger or safety, we will move quickly to reestablish consistency and get back to what we know, our comfort zone, as quickly as possible, thwarting any potential for change. The activities the commentator mentioned are good examples of uncomfortable activities. While achieving them may be worth it to some people, they are also activities that people often start and stop when they become uncomfortable, inconvenient, or difficult. Endeavoring to make the journey as comfortable as possible creates a third option between safety and comfort and danger. When you strive to create as comfortable a journey as possible, you create a space that allows you and others to feel safe enough that you are willing to explore the possibility of change and step outside your comfort zone. You also enable the activities, the environment, and the supports so that throughout the journey, the fear and anxiety of the unknown doesn't trigger yours or others' survival mechanisms to take over and send you back to your comfort zone. For example, one organization that was going through a very large transformation noticed people were really struggling with all of the changes. They were doubting if it was worth it. And many were talking about wanting to put things back to the way they were. The leaders didn't just push through. They paused, asked the leaders, the managers, the employees questions. They wanted to understand the nature of the discomfort, and then they worked with them to continue to move forward at a pace with the kind of support they needed to feel safe and help them navigate through any of the discomfort. They achieved their transformation. They achieved it also within their desired timeline. And best of all, the employees felt empowered and capable of handling the subsequent changes that would be needed. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like help navigating the discomfort of change, reach out. Let's have a conversation. Bye for now.